It's been about a month since I upgraded from my 2015 MacBook Pro to the new 2021 MacBook Pro 14-inch. I did a whole unboxing of the MacBook 14-inch. I will have that video linked below. I also filmed a video talking about all of my favorite accessories for the MacBook 14-inch. I will also have that video linked below for you guys. But for today's video, I wanted to show you guys how I customize my MacBook 14 as well as what's actually on it. So without further ado, we are just going to dive right in. This is the MacBook 14-inch. I got it in the space gray, mainly because my last MacBook Pro was in silver and I wanted something a little bit different. And this is just the base model. I didn't add anything special to it. I didn't add any more memory. The base model works perfectly for me, so why spend more money? This is my lock screen. I have it pretty simple. I have this really cute little Animoji. This is the Animoji. Is that what it's called? Animoji? Let's go with it. This is the one that came with the laptop once I set it up, and I haven't changed it because I just think it's so freaking adorable, so I just left it as is. And then obviously my name. So I really love the Touch ID. That isn't new to the MacBook 14-inch, but since my last MacBook Pro was from 2015, I didn't have the Touch ID, so I really like that I get to have it with the MacBook 14-inch. I just hate typing out my password, so that makes it so much easier. But this is my desktop once you unlock the laptop. I did this background myself. I did it using PicMonkey. That's where I do all of my backgrounds for my laptop, iPad, and iPhone. I just like creating my own wallpapers. I've mentioned this before on my channel. It's really therapeutic for me to just sit in front of my computer and play around with images. It's the Libra in me. We're creative. It is a Christmas themed background since we are in the middle of the holiday season. All of these little individual pictures I got from Pinterest, and I will have my wallpaper linked below if you guys want to twin with me. I actually don't have a lot on my desktop. I just have a few folders. I don't like having a lot going on my desktop. It gives me so much anxiety whenever I have my desktop cluttered. So I do try my best to keep my desktop very minimal without a lot going on. I have about 6 folders on my desktop and then one file that I use every time I edit a YouTube video. I did change the images of the folder, so every folder has a different image. I just really like it that way. I think the standard blue folders are so ugly in my opinion. You can change the color of the folders, but you can also change the image, which I will show you guys right now how to do that. It's super easy, very simple to do, and you can get really creative with your desktop, which I really love that Apple has allowed us to do that. But you basically just create the folder that you want, or if it's already created, then you don't have to do this step. You just need to make sure that the image that you have is a PNG file, so make sure to convert it to a PNG, or to just go to Google, type in like snowflake transparent PNG images. You do want an image that's transparent, that doesn't have a background, like this one doesn't have a background. Once that's done, I go back to the test folder, I click on it, I go to File, Get Info, and then all you have to do is drag the image to the folder on the top left hand corner, drag it, and it automatically changes your image. And that's how you change the folder's image. The first folder I have is just a GIF folder. This is just all of the little images that I have and that I use when I edit my YouTube videos. And then I have a random folder. So that random folder just has a bunch of random images and things that I use for my YouTube, for editing videos, things like that. They're actually saved to my iCloud. All the folders are actually saved to my iCloud, so I can save on actual storage for my laptop. The next folder, I just have thumbnails. So these are images that I get from my videos while I'm editing, and then later on I use these images to create my thumbnails. This folder is just a bunch of pics. Honestly, this can go in with thumbnails. I don't know why I have them separate, but they are. And then I have a folder with all of my YouTube videos, and I'm paranoid that my YouTube channel will get hacked or that something will happen and my videos will get deleted. So I just like to keep a copy of my YouTube videos. And then the next one I have is just a video clip file, and this one isn't always on my desktop. That one is currently on my desktop because I am editing a what I eat in a day video on my iMac. For some reason, all the clips that I imported from my camera ended up on my desktop since my iCloud is synced between all my Apple devices, and it was just super cluttered, so I just created a little folder called video clips to keep everything cluttered free, and it looks a lot better on my desktop. And then this little thing right here in the corner is just my Instagram name. This is what I use to promote my Instagram. This is like the little pop-up that you see on my videos just with my Instagram handle. So on my desktop, I do have it set for the toolbar and the dock to be hidden. It's very simple to do, and in my opinion, it just makes your desktop look a lot better. But all you have to do is go into System Preferences, go into Dock and Menu Bar, and then you'll just click on Automatically Hide and Show the Dock, and then also click on Automatically Hide and Show the Menu Bar on desktop, and then you're all set. As you guys can see, all I have to do is hover my mouse and the toolbar will pop right back up. But over here, I just have, well, this is screen recording because I'm recording my screen right now. I do have ExpressVPN installed on my laptop. It basically just hides your IP address and prevents websites from being able to track you. It's just an extra security measure. I have it on my iPhone as well. Highly recommend, 10 out of 10, love ExpressVPN. And then over here is just a little option to control my keyboard brightness. And then next to that, I just have my battery percentage. Next to that, obviously Wi-Fi, the little spotlight search. And then over here, I just have, what is this called? Control bar, control area, where you control all of your important stuff like Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, AirDrop, all that good stuff. I don't really have any widgets. I don't really feel like I need widgets on my MacBook, but you can add widgets if you want. If we go down to my dock, I just have the Finder, the Launch Pad. I do have Firefox. I prefer Firefox over Google Chrome and Safari. It just works a lot better for me and for my needs. And then obviously I just have photos, my calendar, notes, system preferences. I also have WhatsApp. I just use it to text my sister. She lives in Puerto Rico and she prefers using that. Final Cut Pro, that's an obvious one. I do YouTube, so I need Final Cut Pro to edit my YouTube videos. This is ExpressVPN. I'm connected right now. As I was telling you guys earlier, it's just an extra layer of protection and peace of mind. And then over here, I just have Weather Dock. This is a really cool free app. There is a paid version, but I just have the free version of the app. I actually like having this right on my dock because if I'm ever like heading out and I just really want to know the temperature and I don't know how to dress, but I'm on my laptop, instead of reaching for my phone or typing out the weather or going over here and then going to the weather widget, I can just hover over my dock and the temperature will pop up, as well as the current weather conditions. So if it's sunny, it will tell me. If it's cloudy, it will tell me. And then if I click on it, it just tells me the temperature for the rest of the week. And I just think it's a lot easier to use and access versus the standard weather app. But that just may be me. And it's free, so we can't go wrong. Also on my dock, I just have the Focal Board app. This one is new. I downloaded it specifically for Vlogmas. It's basically just like a to-do list. That's the best way I can explain it. Like for example, this is my December YouTube content. So if we click on this, we click open, this one is Vlogmas Day 1, which was a vlog. I have it as completed. It was a high priority because it was important. I didn't want to miss Vlogmas Day 1. I could add a description if I wanted to. I could add a comment, and it just keeps everything that I need to do like front and center, which I really like. And then if we go to the launch pad, there aren't really any special apps that I have aside from the weather dock, the Focal Board app, WhatsApp. Those are like the more unique apps that I have, but everything else is pretty standard. All the other apps are the apps that the MacBook came with, so really nothing special there. But that's how I customize my MacBook 14-inch, and that's everything that's on it. Definitely let me know in the comments below if you want me to film a whole review on the MacBook 14-inch. Since it's been a month since I've purchased it, I can definitely film a review if that's something that you guys want to see. Let me know your favorite MacBook apps. I really am interested in getting more apps for my MacBook. I feel like apps are super underrated for the MacBook, and I know that there are literally thousands of different apps out there, and I would love to add more so I can fully utilize the laptop aside from using it just to edit and work. But that's pretty much it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. I would love to have you a part of my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.